Blood. I kept thinking it was Royal Bloodline, but it's actually just Royal Blood. I guess because there's a lot of bleeding that's going on in this arc. I don't know. Why do you think it's just called Royal Blood? Anyway, this is a new playmat that I made. Kaizoku Cards. Check me out. This is designed by HZ19 in collaboration with Kaizoku Cards. There's some of the cards we pulled before in the set. This has been an insane case, especially since the last case was so bonk. But the last video we opened the manga, so there won't be opening a manga in this video because we already opened it from this case, and there's definitely not more than one manga in a case, unless I'm just nuts and this set has just got me all crossed up, which is possible because the blood is royal in this one. Anyway, yeah, this is set 10. I'm not the most hyped for this set, but I did pull the manga. And, you know, when the set doesn't make cool alt art leaders, I take the opportunity upon myself to make some alternate art leaders. I think this is the Usopp leader we deserved. But I think that they don't really want to make, like, weak-looking characters, so I think that stops them from doing that. Oh, I also made a pretty cool Dawn set recently. I don't know if I... This is my deck that I'm playing for. It's ST21 Luffy. I'm really, really psyched for this deck, but this is my... That's not my Dawn set. It's not even in there. My Dawn set is here, which I've been very hyped about. This is the Lakers Dawn set. It's available on Kaizoku Cards. It actually might be sold out right now. It's been periodically selling out when I need to catch up with printing because this is a hot one. But yeah, that's my thing. That's my jam. Check me out, kaizokucards.com. It helps me keep shripming if you enjoy shripming. But enough of all that. Let's get to why you came here to bless him, the shrippums. Let's see. Now at this point, like I really, really want to see that alt art Luffy. There's a Luffy searcher. It's a 1-cost searcher that I think looks really cool, and I haven't seen it yet, and I'd really like to see it. The first case that we opened of this set was a huge bummer because we opened 4 duplicates, which normally in a case, like, you'll usually see 1. 2 is more rare. Oh, Sanji, we haven't seen this card. Who's this art by? I don't know. The Kazuno Yakusawa. Really cool. I love the line work on this. That is a good looking alt art. And it becomes a 7k on your opponent's turn in Smoker, I think, right? No. On your turn. No, it doesn't. It's a 6k. It's a 6. It's the blocker that becomes a 7k because the chopper blocker gets +2, and then in Smoker it all of a sudden becomes a 7 because Smoker gives your Punk Hazard and Navy +1000 on defense, which is pretty wild. It's this card. I want to see the alt art of that. Is what I'm really looking for. Yeah, there's the chopper blocker. I'm playing this in my ST21 Luffy deck. I think this card is just good in every red deck. Any deck that has the color red, I think that card is kind of crazy. There's the regular art for the Sanji. Sanji looking like Nami. Don't get crossed up. We're in Punk Hazard, yo. Punk Hazard will fool you once, fool you twice. Next thing you know, you've got thighs that could kill. You know, that's what Sanji realized when he woke up from his slumber. I really like this art a lot, and I think this card's really good also. I think that's a strong card. You know, 1 second, you're normal. The next second, you're running around saying, I've got big breasts, is what Sanji says. And Nami is watching Sanji in her body. What a crazy concept. That if your heart gets switched, your mind can go into a different body. Is it because your mind is in your heart? Corazon, the surgeon of death. So yeah, there's some cool Rosinante stuff in this set, and there's some cool Trafalgar Law stuff. Law is the manga, as you probably saw at the beginning of this video. And there's a Law leader as well, which I don't think that Law leader is that good right now. But I have a suspicion that as more support comes out, that leader is going to get very good. You know, I think the effect itself is very strong. Usopp alt art leader. Let's compare Usopp's. Which Usopp wins? Round 1, fight. Oh, looks like my Usopp wins. You can get it at kaizokucards.com if you don't want to play this Usopp. Or if you pull this Usopp and you want to make it look better, you can flip it over and get the God Usopp version. This leader does look good, which is fun. Let's see what's in the bless him. Maybe I bless him to the other altar. I think when you get a whatchamajigget, an alternate art leader, I think that usually means that there's 3 hits in that box. So we should be coming up on another hit somewhere. If it could possibly just be that Luffy searcher, I'd be very hyped because I really want to see that card. I don't know if you heard about it. I don't know if you heard about me mention it, but there's a Luffy searcher that I am itching to see. And so far also in this case, you haven't pulled any of the duplicates that were in the last case, because there were 4 duplicate hits, which is wild. That does not happen. That's a very uncommon thing to happen. You know, maybe 2 sometimes is like will happen, but 4 in one case, nuts. Kuzan, haven't seen this ice cold man. This character cannot be removed from the field by your opponent's effects. Very cool. Activate main. You may trash this character. Draw a card, then play a Blackbeard pirate type with a cost of 5 or less other than Kuzan from your trash. So he just plays Burgess. He just hangs out there, swings, and then plays Burgess, and they can't get rid of it. His art is sick. It's really cool texture, and yeah, this is a really cool looking card. I'm a fan of that card. I think that's why I didn't like this set, was because I just saw so little of the art of it in the first case, you know, because I got so many dupes. I just didn't see that much of the art, and I got a lot of the alt arts that I think were like not that great looking. Oh, we know that there's nothing in here because we pulled 3 alt arts. Get that out of here. Get that pack out of here. All right, so we still got another box for this video, and then I think there's 3 more videos after this. I mean, 3 more weeks of videos. I record all my videos at once because I'm a very busy bee. I got a ton of homework to do all the time. So I kind of got to like get all my stuff done when I can. And it just worked out perfectly, actually, because I'm driving down to Florida tomorrow with Fresky Bee and her dad. This is going to be a long drive, but I'm going to edit all of these videos on the drive. I'm going to have them all done. So when I get back, I could just post Malone, bless him. And we should be having a lot of really cool Kaizoku cards coming out. I got a lot of cool stuff scheduled. By now, the first edition should be in full effect. So one of the things that I'm implementing is like the first prints that I run, they're going to have a little stamp that says first print on them, and it looks pretty cool. Oh, alt art leader, who haven't we seen yet? We've seen Sugar, seen Law, seen Usa. I think we've seen Smoker. Nah, Caesar. Got clowned. Another clown. Oh, shucks. Yeah, I think we've seen, but honestly, the Smoker looks so bad. So bad. It was such an opportunity to just make this set so much more collectible. There was so much space for opportunity on that card. And they just really didn't care. Or they cared in a way that nobody else will really care. That's on the design team. I have nothing to do with them. I'm just out here doing my own thing. Dofi Don, boom, like that. Just pulling Dofi Dons. I love opening the game. That ain't changing. That ain't changing. You know I love shripm. But yeah, huge miss. Huge miss on the Smoker leader. Just there was so much The door was wide open, you know? It was a gaping door that was just so completely wide open. And they just said, we'll draw this really two-dimensional, super two-dimensional. Yeah, when they had oh, that bulk just fell out of that. Whoops. When they had so much opportunity for three-dimensionals. And they said, nah, we'll stick with the two-dimensionals on this one. It's probably how the meeting went. A bunch of people gathered around a table. Said, well, OP10 got some opportunities here. We could go three-dimensionals. And everybody kind of just shrugged. And they said, or we can go two-dimensionals. And everybody kind of nodded and said, yeah, let's two-dimensionals. And that's what ended up happening. So if you're familiar with the smoker leader art, I would imagine that's probably what how the meeting went, where they discussed whatever was going on with that card. Because it must have been a consensus. I mean, if that was one person's idea, if one person was just like, this is what I want to do with this art. Frankie, we've seen a lot of Frankie. All right, let's see what's in the Blossom. That was not one person's decision. That would have never slid. It was a Dofi Don. Right? But to get everybody together and they all agree, yeah, it should be. Then it could look that way. We should still have one more alt art in this box. As per this video, that's a SR. I don't think we've seen the Rebecca alt art yet either. Luffy, Rebecca. I mean, I honestly don't even know what a lot of the alt arts are in this set. I didn't open it in Japanese. I haven't paid attention to it too much. I just know that Luffy card is cracked. I do want to try Monet in ST21 Luffy. I feel like Monet could possibly be good. This has to be an alt art, I think. 100% chance. Secret. Close enough. Close call. Kind of bunk box. But the last video was insane. Go back and watch it. It was wild. Or just watch the hits or whatever. I don't care. Don't watch it all. I probably won't watch it. Anyway, I'm a dentist. I can't have without a dental tooth tip. My dental tooth tip to you would be to floss. And a lot of dentists say floss. And there's a lot of misinformation and misleading information about flossing. But the reason why it's important to floss is so much just to get stuff out from between your teeth, but it's to protect the tissue connection above the bone, right? Because when that tissue structure starts getting affected, it impacts the bone level because bacteria can get down to the bone and start reducing the bone height, and that really becomes a problem for your teeth. So you really want to, flossing is very important for your gums and keeping your gums healthy. Yeah, you want to get stuff out between your teeth also, but your teeth are pretty tight. It's hard for stuff to get directly between there, but it's a good idea to do that. You get a lot of it with rinsing, but flossing is good because it protects your tissue. I'm Joku DMD, and I'll see y'all in the next one. We got 3 more left of OP10, and then we're out of it.